The U.S. President Donald Trump continues with his threats. This time they are aimed at Oman.
Now, in a phone interview with Fox News, he says he would bomb Oman if it gets in the way of his administration's own talks with Iran.
Now, the American news channel said he made the threat while using an expletive. U.S. and Oman have separately been negotiating with Iran to reopen the Strait of Hormuz. Since the U.S. and Israel attacked Iran in February, Iran has largely blocked the waterway.
Well, earlier in the day, Iranian officials said that they were close to finalizing a deal with Oman, while the future of talks with U.S. remains unclear, as a 60-day Memorandum of Understanding between the two sides is set to have expired. Well, speaking to reporters in the Oval Office on Monday, the U.S. President was asked if he was seeking an extension to the June MoU, to which he replied no.
Iran, however, has a different view. The country's foreign ministry spokesperson said that the deadline was irrelevant because the U.S. had violated their deal early on, while the U.S. president's envoy and son-in-law Jared Kushner said that the U.S. and Iran were having very positive and active conversations. Trump expressed skepticism about the outcome. He told reporters that Iran won't make the deal he thinks is necessary.
Look, we're in there for one reason. Iran cannot have a nuclear weapon. And right now, them building one after what we did previously with the B-2 bombers, going to be a long time behalf. But Iran cannot have, it's very simple, they can't have a nuclear weapon.
Now, West Asia continues to be on the edge. In Iraq, the office of the Prime Minister of the Autonomous Kurdistan region was targeted, along with the home of the head of the region's security and intelligence agency. Well, both were targeted by drones. Iraq's federal government said it would launch an investigation into the attacks, even as regional authorities blamed Iran.
Tehran, however, condemned the attacks, with Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi calling on Iran's Kurdish friends to remain vigilant against false flags. Tensions are rising in the Red Sea as well. In the latest, Houthi rebels have said that they have targeted a Saudi military vessel and 4 accompanying boats as part of their maritime blockade of Saudi Arabia. The Houthis have been at war with Saudi Arabia since it intervened in Yemen's civil war in 2015, but a ceasefire had been placed since 2022. It broke down last month as Yemen was sucked into the wider West Asia war.
Now, the United Nations, meanwhile, has voiced alarm at the rising civilian toll of escalating hostilities in Yemen.
We call on all parties to de-escalate tensions and spare the Yemeni people from further misery. The people of Yemen have already suffered way too much from the devastating legacy of years of conflict, displacement, and humanitarian crisis.